everyone, Ryan Embry here with The Sweet Spot. We're at the Hunter Hotel Investment Conference with Rick. Rick, we are talking about Homewood Suites by Hilton today. Really exciting things happening, but first talk to me about, how's Hunter been for you?
Hunter, Ryan, it's one of my favorite conferences. It's almost kicks off the year for us.
Yeah.
And I think the reason I love it the most is because you have real good conversations, and it's dialogue around the brand, around prospective deals and opportunities, and it's just a great platform. Plus, I think the level of the panels that I've sat through and listened to, the education for the market, it's just been absolutely exceptional. So a really good way to start the year off. Everybody seems relatively positive. It's going to be a challenging year, I think.
Yeah.
But hey, when isn't it a challenging year? So
exactly.
We're certainly ready for it.
We embrace that in hospitality sometimes.
We do indeed.
In these types of conferences, you spoke to it, the programming, so important, education. They talk about markets, they talk about segments,
Yep.
extended stay segment, right? So important to the Homewood Suites brand. What are you kind of feeling right now? You talked about a challenging year, but extended stay, are you bullish on it?
Yeah, well, I always am. And crazy thing about me, Ryan, you'll get to know, is I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah.
And it's served me well in my career.
Sure.
But I think extended stay is a discipline, and if you are committed to the discipline of extended stay, it makes all the difference in the world. So when you think in terms of Homewood Suites, for example, or Home 2 Suites, for example, if you're committed to the model and you execute against the model, extended stay really is the saving grace in great economic times, but also in challenging economic times. But you can't depart from the discipline of extended stay. So I'm very bullish about this year. We'll always have events like California wildfires. We'll always have events like hurricanes.
Yeah, true.
And it tends to feed our business. It's not the way we want our business fed,
sure,
but we are here to serve the community. So when opportunities like that arise, it reinforces the reason we're in the business of extended stay guest satisfaction.
And even with a legendary brand like Homewood Suites, there's still some exciting things and prototypes being launched, right?
We keep evolving.
Yes.
Right. So this is I can't believe I'm here at Hunter with Ryan. We had a monumental moment this Monday. I got to experience the third of our new prototypes, the 10.0 prototype in Beaufort, Georgia.
Sure.
And it's an absolutely gorgeous prototype. But it was a phenomenal process. Homewood as a brand is 36 years young.
Yep.
In 2021, we launched a new prototype, but we launched it in collaboration with owners. So in reiterating the brand, we stayed true to the pillars of Homewood Suites. So I think in terms of things like fully equipped kitchens in each and every room is a full suite, natural light, outdoor kitchens, complimentary morning breakfast. We stayed true to the pillars that made the brand so successful, but we just kind of modernized them and lifted them up a little bit. So the brand is absolutely gorgeous. So our largest pipeline in Homewood's history at 150 plus, so it's resonating with owners, and the new prototype's absolutely gorgeous.
And a lot of that you were saying was based on owner feedback.
It was.
And got the opportunity to hear some of that, at this event.
We did. One of the things that they challenged us with is the physical footprint of the building. Can you reduce the physical footprint of the building whilst not taking away the guest experience? And we've done that.
Yeah.
We reduced the physical footprint of the building by about 3,300 square feet.
That's great.
But something that we introduced was this efficiency suite. It's about 358 square feet. It's absolutely stunning. Think in terms of kind of a New York style apartment kind of a suite.
Okay.
But because it's a smaller suite, we added the suite count, so it's gone from 121 to 131 suites in the prototype.
Owners love that.
But we also reduced the physical footprint. So
perfect.
And that was in conjunction with owner feedback.
Yeah.
And then the food and beverage experience, or the ecosystem at Homewood needed elevating, so we've elevated the food and beverage experience. We've introduced a make your own taco breakfast, where guests get to choose a protein and make their own taco, and it's been a fantastic experience for those extended stay guests who are with us for 30, 60, 90 days.
Yeah, you get variety there.
We're having some fun.
Absolutely. Well, it's 2025. You said that kicked off your year.
Yeah.
What are some of these special projects that you're excited about, either have launched or are in the pipeline?
Yeah, we just opened first of its kind Tempo Homewood Suites in downtown Raleigh. Absolutely beautiful dual brand. I mentioned earlier, Ryan, that The pipeline for Homewood is 150 strong.
Yeah.
It's the biggest pipeline the brand's ever had. Well, 20% of that is attributed to dual brand builds.
Yeah.
So Homewood is looked at as this anchor brand for dual brand assets, primarily because it's an evergreen great performer. You know, if you've got the extended stay side of the business, but it's also combined with a transient hotel, it's kind of a match made in heaven. So
Diversifying the portfolio and the
absolutely.
guest customer segment.
Absolutely.
Owners,
So-
developers, I'm sure very, very interested in that, and it's shown testament with your pipeline.
Yeah,
numbers.
no, they love it. So the Tempo downtown Raleigh with a Homewood is phenomenal. We've got a beautiful dual build coming up in the Gulch in Nashville, which is a canopy Homewood. That'll open in the second quarter. We've got a beautiful prototype in Cypress, California. We've just opened one in Las Vegas at the Speedway. And we've got another 150 in the pipeline. So, as a brand leader, mate, I am really happy with where Homewood Suites is. It's really quite fun. So,
Well, congratulations to you and your team,
Thank
Rick. Excited to see what else is next on the horizon, and we're going to keep a close eye on it.
and I challenge to Ryan, that he's doing this on the road event, right? You're doing this on the road,
Yeah.
which I think is absolutely
Our road trip
spectacular.
series, yeah.
We would love to host you at one of the new prototypes in the future. So let's make that a stop on your journey.
Let's do it. All right, Rick, thank you
Excellent.
so much for joining me today.
Cheers, mate. My pleasure.
All right.